In the Atlantic once again for the month of September. We have a few areas that we're watching. We have one that could maybe form off of Africa, work its way to the west, and then make another trip off to the north. But the one we are watching closely is Sam, and that's because it's a very strong hurricane, Category 4. Very well organized, and it could even go through some process called eye wall replacement, which means it's trying to strengthen overnight, maybe even on the cusp of a Category 5. So if it does make it into Category 5 status, this will be our first Category 5 of the season. Now, still staying very strong as it continues in that west-northwest path. It's moving at 8 miles per hour, so just a little bit slower than what it was at earlier today. Winds are sustained at 145 miles per hour, and it does look, pretty intimidating with this track like this, but we do know with our models in previous and later runs that it's going to pretty much stay well off to the east of the Leeward Islands and even east of Bermuda, which is right along here. Of course, because of the storm and the size of it, they're going to be feeling some effects, some high surf and rough seas, definitely possible in this area. But with that wind shear in place, that's going to help weaken the storm as it does get closer to northeastern portions of Canada later in the week. Now, what's going to help this system move away from us and continue to steer in that really weird motion? Well, that's because we have a ridge of high pressure that's going to be on the weaker end, and that's going to help it kind of just drift off between another building and ridge. And that's why, again, we're not anticipating this to impact us here at Florida at all. So we could rest easy with Sam, of course, a very strong hurricane. Take a look at the moon. It is just shining over the Atlantic Ocean, West Palm Beach. Earlier today, 89 degrees, definitely still felt like summertime. Now we're going to start to transition into more fall-like conditions, and that's because we have this cold front to our south. So currently, though, we are looking at temperatures 82 degrees, east-northeast wind, 8 miles per hour. Dew point humidity still running in the low 70s, but we're going to notice a trend with our dew points back into the 60s. So that just means not as humid, not as moist of air, but a little bit more comfortable as we go throughout your early morning. But look at Jacksonville, Pensacola, low 60s, very nice, very dry air. We should see, again, some of that dry air seep its way to the south eventually. So that's all thanks to this cold front that's sitting just over portions of the Keys, and this will continue to move away to our south. We'll have high pressure eventually building in. That's going to actually set us up for some very beautiful weather later on. But at the moment, we do have a few spotty showers just near Boca Raton. Again, drier air to our north. You can see that in the reds and oranges there, and that's going to be sticking around for the next couple of days. We're really going to feel like fall for South Florida. So cold front drifting south, high pressure building in. This is going to give us that mainly east-northeast wind. It's going to be a little breezy at times over the next couple of days, but again, tomorrow heading into the afternoon hours, we are going to see a much drier trend with the exception of maybe a few passing showers. So that's what we have to look forward to going into that brand new work week. Rip current risk at a moderate. We have seas anywhere between 3 to 4 feet. So 86 for Monday, and that's because, since we have the onshore wind, we can't really see maybe a stray shower or two, and then drier for Tuesday, Wednesday, a little bit more moisture working its way back in by the end of the week, but temperatures near average in the 80s.
All right, Brooke, thank you.